Hello. We're still talking about Gevuras. So a person is stuck in Gevuras. Is a Maisa. Tfilah Dafkas to say it might sit in the Balshem. Just said Tfilah Dafkas. The idea is they say a secret of Balshem to the Matzah Shabbos, the school of Parnasa. Says three Dafkas. Dafka Balshem, Dafka Matzah Shabbos, Dafka school only for Parnasa. Why is that after the Magi was lifted, Chodesh Kislev, Vintas Kislev, the Magi told all the Rebbe, it'll be a Yom Surah, it'll be a special day for us. It's wrote down in the Shabbos Cheshvan Shemayim. It was written by another Rebbe in town, Mother Shoyden. It says that on the day of Vintas Kislev is the Yom Surah. It's talking about it 700 years before it. So the Kitzur is the Magid was Nifter, and the Talmid HaMagid were gathered to talk about what's going to be, what are they going to do. And they were sitting and talking, and they didn't see that Al Rebbe was the youngest Talmid of the Magid. He was in his late 20s. The Magid was Nifter. So they couldn't find him. They were sitting, guys. You can imagine how many Magid were. And they couldn't find Al Rebbe, so they went to look for him. Where he's going to find him. And they saw that he was sitting in the Zurich, like in a tucked away in the back of the town. And there's like a stream of water. And he was sitting by the stream of water. They asked him, "What are you doing here?" So he told them that the Magid, whenever he needed, like in the Via Samoichin, he would come and sit in this place. She's coming to say. Asked him, what's the shop of sitting here? It says that you can hear the frogs croaking. You can hear the animals, you can hear the life, you can hear life. So this is why he came here. So he came here to be in this place where you can hear the highest animals in the world alive. It's a very big limit to this mice. It's a very deep story. On multiple levels. We learned today in the Maimer Torah. There's a principle in Torah Sari that for every Shachas Mad has to be first Allah's Mad. Every time you want to draw down something from above to below, which is masculine, it's Lord's. It has to be first Allah's man. First it has to be Allah. So you saw God on Thursday. The world is created in such a way that this is source of tap that draws down the source of level. We create the famous Torah of Magid, Torah of Hashem, Hashem Tzilcha, Hashem is our shadow. From Dal Malamayla Mimoch. Dam Malamayla is Mimoch, everything that's above is Mimoch, it comes from you. Also. It means that we arouse things that come from above. So what's the Allah's man in the Bria? Where is the Allah's man for Lamshachas man? Where do you see in the Bria that there's Allah's man? That the world is constantly, is Allah. So it's really the Allah is in the shir of the Bria. The Bria, the world is singing a song. That's why you say Pirik Shir. There's a famous thing, I'm not sure who wrote it, but there's this famous thing from the Kanmoinim, you know. Certainly from the Shaimek, from the Oilim, there's a sefer called Perek Shir, and in the Perek Shir it speaks about different animals that sing the Shir. They say this song, that song, they sing all different songs. So Pshat, they sing the song. What does it mean they sing? You listen to the dog and you see it says, Hashem, look at what's Pshat, what does it mean? So the Mabit, basically the king has different terms, so he says maybe it's the Malach of the thing, the Mazel. But the simple Pshat means that every Tzuras Chai, everything in this world expresses a certain expression, a certain divine, a certain Gila Likus. Everything is Megala Likus. The lion is Megala Likus in the way a lion does. And an ant is the way an ant does. Everything is revealing Hashem's presence in this world. Which means that everything is singing a song. Everything is a shir, everything has a song. Everything in this world has a song. Everything is singing a song. Reminds me is that the Bri itself, Kvod, reminds me of Kavod. Kavod is Eretz, it's Malchus. Again, the world itself is singing a song, it's never silent, the world is always singing. The world is always expression, the world is always moving upwards. That's the Allah's mind. Why do people get down? Because, ever since the Chet Tzadas, and the Chet Tzadas creates self-awareness. Right? The other person becomes self-aware of himself. And the other Garubim, once they became self-aware, they had Das. They became self-aware about themselves. What's Chasar in that self-awareness? Chasar is really not Chasar of self-awareness. What's the disadvantage of it? The Chasar becomes that it becomes about you. Everything becomes about you. So whatever you're thinking about your life, or whatever you think about life, forget about your life. Whatever you think about life, you're always thinking about you in your life. That's common. That's what people think. You say, I wish I was more successful. Or I wish there's a certain you, and you're projected into these stories, and there's always you. And the tikkun of Chet Tzadas, like it says in the Maimer, tikkun Chet Tzadas is Daf Yitzchak. The Daf Yitzchak, the brachas came to Yaakov b'mirma. Why is it coming to b'mirma? Because the Yitzchak is Dafka, the Yitzchak has to do things Dafka without Das, without our cup. Whoever writes it, the Shloich writes it, the Radzina writes it, and Teres Ishbitz is a big Torah. But this is the good, the Chiluk in Yaakov between Yitzchak and Moshe Rabbeinu is a Moshe's begin as Das, and Das, that's Moshe's Kil Torah. See now Moshe gives the Torah, that was the start of Das in Golos Mitzrayim, and then there was a B'niyas of Das, there was awareness. But Yitzchak Dafke, the way Yitzchak, which goes back to Gvur, is Dafke B'li Das, the opposite of Das. Yitzchak couldn't have Das. He could give Das, and he could have Brachas. But Dafke did not Das. What does it mean to us? What does this mean? This means that when you, going back to the idea of Gvuras, we'll get to Kislev. I can't say that I don't feel. I can't pretend. It's not good help. It's not a switch. I say help it. So I'll get to Kislev. I don't prepare a mind. I can't tell you.
Lowest man. You have to go lowest man.
What?
Lowest man.
Lowest man. I'll figure it out. Hopefully it's okay there, I guess. So what's Pshat? What's Allah's man? Mine's not common. This is what Pshat is. The moment you take yourself out of the equation and you stop thinking about the I, the ich, You know, why are the animals so happy? Why are those?
How do we know they are?
It's a shadow.
sad animal.
We know that.
You ever seen an animal therapy?
There's a mind that cuts an alter and I read writes you don't see depression in the animal kingdom. Everything is always in Koyma. Everything is simcha. Everything is alive. Everything's alive. Why is everything alive? You know why they're alive? Why is everything seeing a share? Because they're not thinking about themselves. They're not constantly thinking, they're not busy with themselves. The leaf is blowing in the wind. It's thinking, oh, I should blow really to the right. I don't look from this side. It's blowing in the wind, it's blowing. It has no das. The guy that's blowing in the wind, he's walking the street making sure, okay, the guy's looking at me this way, that way, I'm thinking, but the guy's going to think what I am, what I'm doing. You miss your das into everything, and then everything it's all about you. And then you're stuck in the situation, and then you can't get out. Because it's like, the more you think about it, the more, it gets even worse. It's black and white. So about that, what do you do? That's something you do with the Alter Rebbe do. You go outside, you sit by a stream of water, and you listen to the animals. It's not me. The world is singing. Every person has a song. Forget about you and what your ambitions are. The Eibush has there's a Ratzon Hashem. Hashem's Ratzon has to come through you. So instead of someone came to Alter Rebbe and told him that he has time to Eibush, he needs Propels, he gives a whole list of things. Alter Rebbe said, it's a good list. But did you ever think what the Eibush needs from you? That's what you need from the Eibush. Fine, it's a good list. These are things.
Ask not.
Huh?
Ask not.
Yeah, exactly, ask not. So the Eibush has a certain, there's a certain kavanah. And the kavanah is that you should look like Chaim Yank. This should be your life. This should be your situation. This should be your everything. The context of your life should be this way. And you have to do the best you can in that situation. Do it. Stop overthinking. Stop putting yourself too much into the equation. Ultimately, you have to eat from the Eitzadas. We're not supposed to be children with no self-awareness. Right? Ultimately, according to Tariq, that when Shabbos came, they're supposed to eat from the Eitzadas. But they ate it too early. They ate from the Eitzadas before they ate the Eitzachai.
What would have been that self-awareness?
From the context of the Eitzadas, from Eitzachai. Hopefully the way you look like now. Which means you're very much about yourself, but you have a bigger context. You're living your life in a much bigger way. It's not like me. Me in the context of this tremendous unfolding that's happening, the Ratzon Hashem that's unfolding in this world.
The Rosh Gevurah state.
Exactly. They rushed it. They didn't want to be in Katnus. They didn't want to get the Katnus. Just sometimes you need Katnus. This is what it means. Sometimes you have to get out of your das.
So this is ingrained in us.
What?
The Rosh Gevurah.
Yeah, correct. But sometimes we have to get out of our das. When we get out of our das, getting out of our das means just take yourself. I'm Lashon, yeah? You're a 50-year-old man, woman, whatever you are. And this is my life. And this is the Ratzon Hashem I should be in this situation. Of course you can change it, but now, right now, presently. Not for the future, right now, this is the situation. This is David Shem wants from me. What's my song? How am I singing my song? Not about what's going to be tomorrow and how it's going to be in 2 days from now, what I'm going to do. Okay, I'll figure this out. But right now, just lose your das and croak like a frog. This is the Alter Rebbe. The Alter Rebbe was down. He lost his Rebbe. is the biggest Katnus that he can experience.
Isn't it a problem with frogs? They always take ribbit.
They say rivers.
Ribbit.
It's rivet.
Sorry.
Definitely needed that, yeah.
Rob with the ribbon.
I know you agreed with that, me.
I absolutely agree with that. Like a frog. I'm agreeing. So, our kids are, you know what I'm saying? This is not way to. Avoida is sometimes to just let it go through you. Stop thinking about you. And then once it starts flowing through you, once the chaya starts flowing through you, and you're like the frog that's singing. There's not going to be silence. Person goes to Rabbeinu and says, "To meal." Silence. Silence is the Malach HaMalas. This is silence. They're not going to be silent. They'll be alive. It's not about me. Ratzon Hashem has to come through me. What does it mean? I don't know. I'm a person. I'm a father. I'm a mother. I'm a brother. I'm a sister. This is the way, and I have to live my life. And the less das, the more the Ratzon Hashem comes through, because you're not messed up with your own narratives and stories. And once already you're moving, and you get the Yitzchayim, and you feel alive, then you also you can eat from the Yitzchayim. So this is not Avoida. Avoida is, if you're in Chodesh Kislev Mamish, so then forget everything I just said. If for some reason you're still crossing out of Chodesh Cheshvan, and it's still a little Katnus, and you think about, oh, this is happening to me, stop, take the eye, move the eye out of the equation. Let go of your das. Stop thinking and overthinking and what's going to be. Don't worry. It's a kavanah. Let the kavanah of you come through you. Let it flow through you. This is what Yitzchak does. Yitzchak, this is Amos and Gvuras. In Gvura, there's no das. In Gvura, there's no clarity. That's what Gvura is on. There's no clarity. And sometimes there's no clarity, you just have to say, okay, let the Ratzon Hashem pass through me. And that's what happened with Yitzchak. Whenever you let the Ratzon Hashem come through, that was Ratzon Hashem. It was not given, or we should marry, and we should make you a bracha. Dafke not das. Because Gvura has to be that dafke not the opposite of das. Letting go of das. And then you have joy. It's like, then you have joy, and you have laughter. Then you can become alive. Once you become alive, you can really start talking about
Drawing in miracles.
Huh?
Drawing in miracles. I'm leading you.
And growing to miracles, exactly. Once you're alive, we talk about miracles. But once we're alive, we can feel like miracles. We can get into miracles. You say, ready for miracles, right?
Oh, fine.
Chaim.